Mary, Mother, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell. Lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
Let us meditate tonight on the 5 sorrowful mysteries of the Rosary. The first sorrowful mystery, the agony in the garden.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell. Lead all souls to heaven, especially those that have most need of thy mercy.
The second sorrowful mystery, the scourging at the pillar.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
The third sorrowful mystery, the crowning with thorns.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy...
Check, 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 check.
For us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell. Lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
Fourth sorrowful mystery, the carrying of the cross.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
The fifth sorrowful mystery, the crucifixion.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
Let us pray. O God, whose only begotten Son, by his life, death, and resurrection, has purchased for us the rewards of eternal life, grant, we beseech thee, that meditating upon these mysteries of the most holy rosary of the Blessed Virgin Mary, we may imitate what they contain and obtain what they promise. Through the same Christ our Lord. Amen. Prayer for peace.
O God, grant to us thy servants the peace which the world cannot give, so that our hearts may be disposed to obey thy commandments, and the fear of our enemies be removed. By thy protection, our times may be peaceful. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
You have been participating.
And it is time for football action here on KWAT, being brought to you by Hy-Vee, Great Western Bank, the Perkins Family Restaurant in Watertown, Fort Chrysler, Dano's Marine, Tacker Plumbing and Heating, Glacial Lakes Orthopedics, South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Stony Brook Suites and Dairy Queen, Prairie Lakes Healthcare System, Fisher Rounds and Associates, Active Heating, Avante Federal Credit Union, Clausen & Sons Construction, the Roadhouse Cafe, Hometown Building Center, Sharp Automotive, Crawford Austis Funeral Chapel, Taco John's, Northwestern Mutual, the Ramkota, Qdoba, Watertown Healthy Youth, Brian's Glass and Door, Kunkel Snyder, Dutch Boy, Gather Coffee, Eats and Gifts, Van Locken, Orthodontics, and Lake Stop 20 on KWAT.
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Watertown Arrows are going to do it today.
All right, let's go to a cool, wet stadium with KWAT's Todd Henderson.
It is the Brandon Valley Lynx in town tonight to take on the Watertown Arrows in an ESD matchup. The Lynx are ranked number 4 in AA or AAA football. They're 4-2. The Arrows are ranked number 5, and the Arrows are 5-1. This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow High School football. Coming up for you, coaches' comments on the pregame show. We'll hear from both coaches. We'll check your starting lineups. We will get a cool weather forecast as well, and lots more. This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow football. Coaches' comments with Watertown head coach John Hodorf when we come back in 1 minute.
Hey there.
Hey there to you.
I'll have the Fab 5, please.
Egg,
Over easy.
bacon,
Crispy.
pancakes or toast.
Cakes.
Good deal.
Yeah, it's a really good deal.
Looking for value? Look no further than Perkins' new menu full of all your old favorites, like 3 egg omelets, hearty sandwiches, breakfast combos, and lots more. Only at Perkins.
Everything gonna be okay.
Clausen & Sons Construction will have the same great service that you've come to expect. Ken, Chad, and Jeremy can help you with your residential, farm, and business construction. There's no job too big or too small. Whether it's clearing, grading, site preparation, gravel hauling, road rebuilding, or lagoons, they can get the job done. They sell gravel, crushed concrete, recycled asphalt, and landscape rock. Clausen & Sons Construction have appreciated your business and look forward to working with you in 2018. Call 882-3735 today. That's Clausen & Sons Construction in Watertown.
This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow football. Coach's comments brought to you by Dano's Marine. Coach Hodorf and I talked about tonight's opponent, Brandon Valley.
Yeah, Brandon's a really good football team. They have some big kids who are really athletic. They like to run the ball. You have to stop their run game before they stop running the ball. If you can prove you can stop the run game, then they'll do a few other things.
How do they run? Do they run out of an eye, split, a lot of motion? What do they do when they run?
I think in the first half of a few games we've seen, they've run over 25 formations, so they will run out of everything you can imagine.
Do they run basic plays out of those formations, though?
Yeah, they run some different types of zones, some different types of ISO. They have their own twists on everything they do. They like to get downhill with the big kids they got and just try to run over the top of you if they can.
If they do pass, are they effective at that?
Yeah, they're effective at it. Most of it's all play action stuff that they do when they drop back and just sit and throw the ball. That might be the weakest thing they do offensively, but they're still pretty good at that too.
What do we see from them defensively?
Defensively, they're a forefront, really physical, like to bring a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure in what ways?
They like to twist defensive linemen. They like to bring lots of linebackers. They'll bring safeties once in a while. They just get after you up front, try to confuse you.
So what do we have to do well against that defense then offensively?
We just got to maintain our discipline and stay in our gaps and do what we're taught to do during the week. All of our run stuff should be pretty good. A lot of our passing things, if we can protect, should be pretty good also.
We ran the ball more effectively, it seemed like, last week against Harrisburg. Can we continue that against Brandon this week?
Well, we like to think so. We hope so. But, I mean, Brandon Valley is a different type of team. They're more geared towards running the ball and stopping the run, so you probably are going to have to try to spread them out and do a little bit more throwing against them.
Game 6 of the season already. How we doing health-wise?
We're doing okay health-wise. Still have Dieterman's done for the year. Flory is probably done for the year. We're not exactly sure. Maybe get him back right at the end of the season. But Adam DeYoung is day by day right now. We'll see if he's able to play or not this week.
Give me a couple of keys to beating Brandon Valley.
We just have to do our job. If our guys just do their part in our offense and our defense and don't try to help do other people's jobs and stay focused on what we have to do, we'll be fine.
Watertown head football coach John Hodorf. Coach's comments brought to you by Dano's Marine. This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow football. We'll continue with more from the stadium in 2 minutes.
At Dano's Marine in Watertown, they're open for business. There is closeout prices on all remaining 2018 Ranger boats. Check out the low-interest financing, and a small down payment reserves your new Ranger boat, and trade-ins are welcome. Operation Troop Salute offers rebates to military personnel at Dano's Marine. Get a Ranger boat in Mercury Dealer in Watertown, South Dakota on Highway 212, or visit them at danosmarine.com. That's danosmarine.com. Dano's Marine in Watertown.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come
Be sure to check out that salad bar. And on Friday, stop in for a 3-piece cod meal with coleslaw and potato for $6.25. It's all at the Roadhouse Cafe at the Prairie Stop at the corner of Highway 20 and 212 in Watertown.
Welcome back to the Watertown Stadium. This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow football. I want to remind you, each and every time the Arrows score, you call 886-8444. You could win a Dutch Boy soft cloth car wash. Next up on the pregame show, I had a chance to talk with Chad Garrow, the head coach of the Brandon Valley Lynx, and Coach's comments are brought to you by Dano's Marine. Coach, tell me about the Lynx this year.
Well, we've had some good games and we've had some tough games. Against Sioux Falls schools are always tough games, and I felt we played pretty good. We've just kind of some inexperience has gotten to us during certain parts of the game, and we just haven't come through with the win. So, last week we played pretty well, and hopefully we can continue to build on that.
When you play well, what are you doing well on offense?
We're running the ball well and then play action well. I think it's huge for us and has been for the last few years now. We want to establish the run, and it's a little bit different this year because we don't have we got a couple guys in the backfield now and kind of splitting time, and they're not Braden Peterson either, and so you might have to get your big plays a little bit differently, and so we've gotten our big plays in the air but still ran the ball effectively.
How about defensively? Have you been pretty good there?
Yeah, I've been really impressed with our defense this year, and it seems like we get better every week, and our secondary has really, which I thought would be a weaker part of our defense, has really come along now and are playing very well here the last few games. So I'm excited about our defense, have been excited now for quite a while.
What's your scouting report on the Arrows?
Well, I mean, they're only have one loss, and so it's great for them. And I've told the kids all week that Watertown will be the crowd will be out and support their kids because it's been a while since they've been had this kind of success. So they're going to be riding high, and our kids better be ready to play, or they're going to go home with the defeat.
Give me a couple of keys to winning here.
Well, I mean, I think we need to control the clock on offense. We need to, and I always talk to my kids about field position wins a lot of games. And, people always say offense, defense, special teams, win the games, but, all those things lead to field position. And so we need to do a good job of establishing field position. And if we're backed up, we need to be able to flip the field with the punt and different things like that. So, that's always a key, turnovers and things like that.
Chad Garrow, head coach of the Brandon Valley Lynx, on the Perkins pregame show. Coach's comments brought to you by Danos Marine. We'll take a timeout. We'll continue with more from the stadium in 1 minute. Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Ripe peaches, 77 cents a pound. Honeycrisp apples, $1.28 a pound. Bakery 4-count jumbo muffins, $3.99. And Hy-Vee 1.75 quart ice cream, $1.98. All this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller, Taylor, or Tyson Zemlicka in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow High School football. Our temperature of the game brought to you by Active Heating Incorporated for your heating and air conditioning needs and year-round comfort. Rod Lenning said it was cool earlier. Rod, give us more details.
Well, Mother Nature, she don't like us. Slight chance of rain tonight, low 33. Well, eventually sunny tomorrow with a high 45, but get ready for rain on Sunday, Sunday night, Monday the holiday, Monday night, Tuesday night, going into Wednesday. Farther south, they could get a lot more, and then you got a winter storm that's going to be hitting from Rapid City going west and stuff. Just not very nice. Right now in Sioux Falls, they got 48 degrees. Here in Watertown, we're misty and 44.
Yeah, the mist was fairly heavy earlier. I don't really feel it out here right now. So hopefully the mist at least is done and we'll have a dry rest of this ball game. This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow High School football. I want to remind you each and every time the Arrows score, you call 886-8444. You could win a Dutch Boy soft cloth car wash. We'll announce the winner on the post-game show. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and look at starting lineups, and we'll do that in 2 minutes.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leaders. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination and for getting active in our school and community.
Identity theft is still one of the fastest growing frauds around. Did you know that as of July 1st, any South Dakota resident is able to place a freeze on their credit report for free with all 3 consumer reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. For more information about security freezes and how they can help protect you, please contact the Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection, 1-800-300-1986, or log on to consumer.sd.gov.
At Qdoba, we think you should be free to explore the boundaries of flavor. Rule your burrito with a guacamole fist if you like. Throw down any of our tantalizing quesos. If you want tortilla soup on everything, go for it. We're not going to stop you, because at Qdoba, every order comes with a heaping side of flavor freedom.
Qdoba in Watertown, just north of Walmart.
Watertown Ford, Chrysler, and Bobcat, 2 names that stand for quality and service. Watertown Ford Chrysler is the proud new dealer of Bobcat of Watertown. They have skid steers, track loaders, telehandlers, compact track loaders, plus a variety of attachments and fully stocked parts and service department. Located at Watertown Ford Chrysler Autoplex, 1 block east of Watertown Ford Chrysler on Highway 212. Bobcat of Watertown. Call them, 886-6933.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. With advanced sports medicine training and over 50 years of combined clinical experience, we specialize in injury prevention and management, minimally invasive surgery, and accelerated recovery and rehabilitation. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow High School football. And let's take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Sharp Automotive, the dealer you can count on. This Brandon Valley Lynx team is huge up front. Their center is Jack Harvison. He's 6'1", 280 and a senior. The guards, Zach Bennett, 6 foot 250 and a junior, and Quinn Grody, 6'2", 255 and a senior. The tackles are Jared Vanderbush, 6'2", 250 and a junior, and Zach Rugau, he's 6'4", 270 and a junior. They are huge up front. You can see why they like to run the ball. Wide receivers will be Cole Silliason, 5'11", 150 and a junior. Ty McCann, 6'1", 185 and a junior. And Carter Altoff. Carter Altoff is a senior, 6'3", 195 at the wide receiver position. Cole Siegfried is the tight end. He's 6'3", 200 and a senior. In the backfield, Jesse Steffel, the tailback, 6'3", 190 and a junior. Andrew Hansen will play fullback, 5'10", 205 and a senior. And Thomas Skolton, the quarterback, 6'2", 180 and a junior. Now, if you watch on our stream, you will see that Brandon Valley has red pants, white tops, white helmets, and a very thin outline of red for their number. There are going to be times tonight when I absolutely won't be able to see numbers and know who's on the field, and I'll do the best I can, but they are just about impossible to see their numbers, but we'll work through that. Defensively up front for the Arrows, Blake Holden, 265 and a senior. Nick Geffrey, 255 and a senior. Chase Anderson, 230 and a senior. Matthew Glines, 215 and a senior. Linebackers are Mitchell Lloyd, 170 and a senior. Sam Strop, 170 and a junior. Brett Fossum, 180 and a junior. Cornerbacks are Hunter Cordell and Parker Schmidt. Safeties, Evan Faulkner and Adam DeYoung, although Adam is questionable. He does have a sprained ankle or a bad ankle, so he is questionable for the start of this ball game tonight. They were going to let him warm up and see how he looked after warm-ups. Flipping the card to the other side, Offensively for the Arrows, Nick Geffrey at center, Thomas Biersbach, Jordan Jorgensen, Chase Anderson, and Lincoln Stahl in the line. Blake Holden, the tight end, Parker Schmidt, Jake Werner, the wideouts, Evan Faulkner, a wideout, Brett Fossum, the running back, and Brandon Smith at quarterback once again this week. Defensively up front for Brandon, Tanner Neuenhaus, 6'5", 205 and a senior. Sam Kroenke, 6 foot 280 and a senior. Noah Hofer, 6 foot 280 and a senior. And Parker Reed, 6 foot 235 and a sophomore. Linebackers are Andrew Hansen and Isaiah Campbell. The cornerbacks, Caden Johnson and Jackson Hilton. Safeties, Jesse Steffel, Ethan Tellinghusen, and Devin Jones. Starting lineups brought to you by Sharp Automotive in Watertown. This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow High School football. We'll take a timeout. We'll continue with more on the pregame in 3 minutes.
When it comes to tires, don't settle for less. The tires on your vehicle were specifically designed for that vehicle. And while you can buy tires from many places, Sharps in Watertown takes the time to check, research, and verify that the tires Sharps recommend belong on your vehicle. Your stopping power, turning, and traction on slippery roads all come down to your tires. Who are you going to trust to put tires on your next vehicle? Choose Sharps, the tire dealer you can count on in Watertown.
Are you a competitive parent? If so, keep your kids drug and alcohol free. It's a fact. One night of drinking can undo as much as 14 days of athletic training. Student athletes are expected to demonstrate year-round behavior that reflects positively on the individual, the school, and the community. The use of alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and other drug use is not allowed. Student athletes need the support of parents, community members, teachers, and coaches. Be strong. Be the influence. Keep our youth alcohol and drug free. A message from the Watertown Healthy Youth Coalition and the Watertown Tobacco Free Coalition.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living, where we offer the best of both worlds. As much independence as you want with the security that we are staffed around the clock 24/7. Our mission is to help our residents live more active, independent lives. We currently have a physical therapist and restorative therapist as only part of the wide range of amenities we have to offer. Stop in today and see how Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living can offer peace of mind for you and your loved ones.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
If you're looking for something fantastic to eat today, why not try out the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown? If you love chicken, you gotta have that chicken strip basket. It comes with Texas toast, country gravy, and French fries. And the Dairy Queen of Watertown is currently looking for help. If you're currently looking for a job, the DQ has all shifts available. Simply apply in person at the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown.
At Prairie Lakes, the collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your health, our mission.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Welcome back to the Watertown Stadium. Introduction of the starting lineups being done here on the field. Want to remind you, each and every time the Arrows score, you call 886-8444. 886-8444. Get your name registered. You could be a lucky winner of a Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash on the post-game show. After tonight, the Arrows on the road at Aberdeen Central next Friday night. Then they end on a Thursday night here at the Watertown Stadium against Sioux Falls Roosevelt. O'Gorman right now is number one. They are 6-0. Roosevelt's only loss is to O'Gorman. Washington has a couple of losses. Brandon a couple of losses. And the Watertown Arrows with one loss so far on the season at 5-1. Right now, the Arrows are in the 4th position as far as seeding points go. And the winner of this game is going to at least be in the 4th position. Winner could move up into the 3rd position come playoff time. There are 8 teams that make the playoffs in the 11 AAA ranks. And the top 4 will have home games. That's why you want to be in that top 4 at least. But right now, Watertown is the 4th seed. Brandon is the 5th seed. So the Arrows need this game here tonight to at least keep that 4th seed and possibly, like I said, even be able to move up in the power rankings. But O'Gorman solidly in the number 1 spot. And right now it is Roosevelt in the number 2 spot. Washington number 3. Watertown 4. Brandon Valley is number 5. The rest of the AAA are many points behind the top 5 and really have no chance to move up into the top 4. They could switch positions down at the bottom of the rankings, but really not be able to move up much in the standings. So big game for the Arrows here tonight to try to get a win and improve their PowerPoint standings for the first round of the playoffs, which aren't that far away. 3 weeks from tomorrow night, or from last night, first round of the high school football playoffs. So big one here tonight for the Watertown Arrows. Arrows in their home purple with dark numbers and black pants. They're hard to see numbers as well, but Brandon's are just about impossible to see. They have the white socks, the red pants, the white jerseys, the white helmets, and then a little bit of red outlining the numbers, and they are very difficult to see. So we're set to go with the coin toss here on the Big W at the Watertown Stadium. Reminder, tomorrow afternoon I'll be in the Watertown Arena for volleyball action, as the Arrow volleyball team will host Harrisburg tomorrow afternoon. Preliminary games start at noon, and then 2:30 for the varsity game. Our airtime around 2:20 tomorrow afternoon for volleyball. Then we'll have NFL football on Sunday for you. Couple of games for you on Sunday. And then, of course, Monday night football as well coming up on KWAT. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. Nick Benteen on the streaming camera tonight. Rod Lenning at the studios. Brandon won the toss, and they deferred. So Watertown will get the ball to start the ball game here, and the Arrows will defend the east goal, Brandon the west goal. Kurt Crawford takes care of all the technical things we try to do on our broadcasts here on KWAT. So we're set to go with high school football action here tonight between the Watertown Arrows and the Brandon Valley Lynx. The Lynx deferring, so they will kick to the Watertown Arrows. Jake Werner going back deep to receive the kick, and going back to join Jake tonight is going to be Cale Stevenson. Adam DeYoung has been in that position most of the season, but Adam dealing with a bad ankle here tonight, so may see some limited action for the Watertown Arrows. But Cale Stevenson and Jake Werner back deep to receive this opening kickoff by the Brandon Valley Lynx. Brandon will put the tee down right on the middle of the field on the 40-yard line, right on the middle. And doing the kicking, I think it was Adrian Bain that's going to be doing the kicking, 41. It's hard to tell. And you'll be hearing me say that a lot tonight because their numbers are just about impossible to see. Approaches the ball, puts the leg to it. Nice end-over-end kick coming down to Werner. If he steps in the end zone, it's a touchback. He did not. He's out to the 10. Straight ahead 20. Cuts to the left. Breaks the tackle. Dives across the 25 to the 28-yard line. And the Arrows will start 1st and 10 at their 28-yard line. Brandon Smith, junior quarterback, getting his 3rd straight start in this ball game tonight. Look at how big Brandon is up front. Wow, they're 280 in the middle there with Cronky and Hofer. The Arrows line up with 2 receivers to the left side, 2 receivers to the right side. They line up in shotgun. 4 down linemen for Brandon Valley. Smith has a linebacker coming blitzing to his left, now drops off, takes the snap, gives to Fossum straight ahead. He broke 1 tackle, still on his feet. Nice run by Brett Fossum. That's going to get him 7 yards on the carry over the left side, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 3 for the Watertown Arrows. The ball across the 35, almost to the 36. Isaiah Campbell made the stop for the Brandon Valley Lynx. Arrows line up with 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Parker Schmidt and Blake Holden to the left side. On 2nd down and 3, Brandon awaits the snap from center. D pulls up tight. Now he looks to the sideline. Now the defensive backs back off a little bit. Comes a blitz left side. Now they back off on that. Brandon back to pass. Good protection. Down the left side. It's up for grabs and battled for and caught. Parker Schmidt comes up with the catch, and that'll be a gain of 10, 20, 30, 37 yards on the pass completion to Parker Schmidt. And the Arrows have it 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Nice adjustment that time by Parker as he saw the ball, and he was able to make that adjustment and make the catch. Arrows line up with 2 receivers either side. Brandon Smith, 1st and 10, 30-yard line. Awaits the snap from center, takes it. He's going to give to Fossum. Nowhere to go. He's caught from behind, brought down. No gain on the play for Brett Fossum. Went up the middle. That was plugged. Tried to go around the left side, and somebody caught him from behind. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Safety Jesse Steffel made the stop on the play. First possession of the ball for the Arrows. They line up with 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Again, Brett Fossum behind Brandon Smith on 2nd down and 10. 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers. Brandon gets the snap, back to pass. Blitz came, he throws underneath. Oh, Blake dropped the ball, took his eye off it. If you watched the Patriots game against the Colts last night, early in the game, the tight end had the ball and it'll coming to him and he turned his head. Then later in the game, Edelman had the ball coming to him and he turned his head. Right there, you could see Blake turn his head before he caught that ball and dropped it incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Got to watch the ball all the way into your hands and then run. 2 receivers either side. Brandon Smith on 3rd and 10. Looks like a blitz coming, and it is. Picked up nicely by the Arrows. He steps up. Across the middle, he had his man who had beaten the defensive back, but he led him a little bit too far. Again, that was intended for Parker. That goes incomplete. It'll be 4th and 10. Parker Schmidt was the guy out there, and it was incomplete, so the Arrows will go for it on 4th and 10. The Arrows have Werner to the right side with Evan Faulkner. They have wide to the left side Parker Schmidt and Blake Holden. Arrows did a nice job of picking up the blitz on the last play. Brandon on 4th down and 10 looks to the sideline. Man in motion, Faulkner takes the snap back to pass. Good protection. Throws across the middle. Got his man. Nice ball. Blake Holden to the 15 on 4th and 10. The Arrows get 15 and a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10. Arrows at the 15-yard line. Good protection by the line up front. Good job by Brandon standing in there. He saw Blake open. Blake looked it into his hands that time. 1st and 10, Arrows, 15-yard line to the Brandon Valley Lynx. 2 receivers either side, same formation. Brandon looks over the D. Takes the snap. He's going to give to Fossum. Steps through a hole to the right side. Then he's driven back. Now the pile just goes forward. The pile's going to go to the 10-yard line, and there were 21 guys in that pile. There was 1 wide receiver who was standing off the pile to the left, but otherwise there were 21 guys in that pile at that point. 11 and 11 is 22, minus 1 is 21. 2nd down and 6 for the Arrows down around the 10-yard line in the gravel infield. 2 receivers either way. Brandon Smith awaits the snap from center, has motion left to right, takes the snap, gives to the motion man, tries to cut it up. Not much there. He's going to get down around the 10. Parker Schmidt on the carry. Maybe got a yard on the play at the most. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Watertown Arrows. Gravel infield, 10-yard line on the west end. 8 minutes and 45 to go first quarter. No score. First possession for the Arrows. Play number 9 started on their 28. 2 receivers either way. Brandon awaits the snap. Blitz coming again from his left side. Here it comes. He got through that time. Brandon through the slant. Caught very close to the goal line. Did he get in? Looks like he came up just short. Evan Faulkner made the catch. Faulkner took it down to the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 9, and the Arrows have it 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. See if they shift Blake behind the center. Brandon Smith awaits the snap. Blake shifts in behind. Blake takes the snap. He lost the ball. Arrows were able to cover it. Parker Schmidt heads up play. He recovered it back to at the 5-yard line. A loss of 4. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line for the Watertown Arrows. Coming up on play number 11 of this drive, opening drive of the game, started on the Arrows 28. They have it 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line. The Arrows have 2 receivers either side. Faulkner is uncovered right now. Now he gets covered up. Brandon Smith looks to the sideline. Brandon high snap, give. Goes to Brett Fossum going left side. Nothing doing, no gain on the play. So it'll be 3rd and goal for the Arrows at the 5-yard line. 3rd and 5 for Watertown at the 5-yard line. Gravel infield, west end of the stadium. First drive of the game. This is play number 12 on the drive. Brandon Smith looks to the sideline for the play call. He has a receiver left, a wingback left, 2 receivers to the right side. Brett Fossum, the running back behind him. 3rd and goal at the 5-yard line. Brandon awaits the snap. Brandon slaps his hands, takes the snap, back to pass, sets, throws across the middle, knocked out of the hands of Blake Holden. It hit him in the chest. The defender got a hold of him. The ball popped up in the air. Blake couldn't pull it in, so it is incomplete. And this will bring up a 4th and goal from the 5, and Rumsa will come in to try for a field goal here. This will be a 21-yard field goal. Brandon Smith, the holder. Pink-shoed Cade Rumsa to try to kick it through the uprights. His line drive kick is no good. Wide to the left. 6:47 to go, first quarter of play. An empty drive for the Arrows. Brandon takes over at their 20 in 30 seconds.
Avanti Federal Credit Union's a proud supporter of the Watertown Arrows, and what sets the Arrows apart is the commitment, loyalty, and hard work displayed throughout the sports season. Just like Avanti Federal Credit Union, serving you with the same level of commitment for 65 years, striving to offer you the best, whether it's your next loan at a competitive rate or a savings account, earning the best interest available. Avanti Federal Credit Union, 1620 4th Street Northeast, North Highway 81, 882-2357. Committed to you, and they'll work hard for you.
First one over the right side, a strong one. Jesse Steffel over the right side as he carried it for almost 10 yards. Jesse Steffel gets 9 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 1. Brandon, they have it at the 29-yard line, their own. So the Arrows ran 12 plays but came up empty. They had it 1st and goal at the 1 and couldn't score. 2nd down and 1, Brandon. 2 receivers left. I formation. Tight end shifts from the left to the right side. Quarterback Thomas Skolton under center on 2nd and 9. Takes the snap. Second back runs right. Again, Jesse Steffel hops over the pile. He gets out to the 34-yard line. That is a gain of 5 on the carry, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Brandon Valley at the 34-yard line. Matthew Glines making the stop for the Watertown Arrows. 1st and 10, Brandon, they're 34. Wide to the near side comes Ty McCann. They line up with a wing left. Back to pass on play action. Wide open across the middle is the deep receiver, and he overshoots him. He got behind the defensive back, Evan Faulkner, and that was Carter Altoff. He was wide open, but the ball overthrown by Thomas Skolton, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Brandon Valley at their 34-yard line. Good play action pass by the quarterback, Thomas Skolton. Had his man open but couldn't hit him. Wide receiver comes wide to the left side. I think it's McCann. I formation with a wing right. Now the wingman shifts to a power I right. Running back runs right. Nice little hole. Breaks a couple of tackles. I think that was Devin Jones, I believe, on the carry that time. Devin Jones got the carry, and he got 5. 3rd down and 5 for Brandon Valley. They have it at their 39-yard line. We're down to under 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter. No score. Brandon brings 2 receivers to the left side. They line up with a wing back on the left side. Running back to the left shoulder of the quarterback. Something just fell in front of my window. Rolling to his left, looking underneath, throwing. It almost intercepted. Parker Schmidt stepped in front of Ty McCann and almost intercepted that ball. I think he was looking downfield to run before he caught it as well as he dropped that ball incomplete. It'll be 4th down for Brandon at their 39, and they'll be forced to punt the ball. Joey Sorensen to do the punting. Sorensen awaits the snap. It's 4th and 5. Snap's a good one. Pretty good rush. Got the kick away. Low line drive. It's going to hit at the 20. Jake Werner lets it go. It rolls inside the 5 all the way to the 2-yard line. What a beautiful punt that time by Sorensen. And the Arrows will take over 1st and 10 at their 2-yard line. Coach Chad Garrow talked about flipping the field, and that's exactly what his punter just did right there, was flip the field, and the Arrows have it 1st and 10 at their 2-yard line. See if they go deep on their 1st down play. Brandon runs a 42-type defense where they run 4 down linemen, a couple of linebackers. They have actually 3 safeties. So one can kind of move around as a linebacker if he wants to. And then there are 2 cornerbacks. Brandon Smith, 5 yards deep in his end zone. Blitz coming from his left side. The safety, Steffel, coming that way. Brandon gives over the left side. Nice hole, running hard with it. I think was Brett Fossum. Fossum got 4 yards on the carry. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 for Watertown out across the 5 around the 6-yard line. Down to 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. We have no score. It is 2nd down and 5 for the Watertown Arrows. Parker Schmidt comes wide to the right side. Slot on the right side. Wide to the left side goes Jake Werner. Arrows taking a long time here. Brandon Smith on 2nd and 5. Brandon looks to the sideline, slaps his hands, high snap, gives, running right with the ball, not running much with the ball, was the ball carrier. Fossum, and he's going to lose a yard on the play. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and long 6 for Watertown at their 5-yard line. They've got to get to the 11 for a 1st down. So the Arrows line up with trips to the right side now. Nope, Fossum shifts back to a running back position. 2 receivers to the right. Wing back on the right side is Blake Holden. He'll be open straight up the field. Brandon awaits the snap. Blitz coming from his left side. He sets. He wants to go to Blake. Instead, he went to Faulkner. Evan makes the catch. Evan all the way out to the 25-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20 on the pass completion. The ball came free when he hit the ground, but they ruled him down. So a gain of 20 on 3rd down and 6. And the Arrows keep it 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Good protection again by the offensive line. Brandon stood in there and found Evan open and hit him. 1st and 10, Arrows, 26-yard line. Under 4 to go in the first quarter, no score. Arrows line up with Jake Werner wide to the left side. 2 receivers to the right side. Blake Holden, wingback on the right side. Brandon looks at, here's the call change from the sideline. Takes the snap, he's back to pass. Brandon throws it out in the flat, overshot his intended receiver. Parker Schmidt's defensive man had fallen down. He was open down the right sideline. That ball was intended for Blake Holden, but overshot, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10, Arrows around the 26-yard line, their own. 3:31 to go in the first quarter. No score in this football game. Jake Werner wide to the left. Wide to the near side is Parker Schmidt and Faulkner. Blake Holden lines up as a wingback on the right side. Brett Fossum behind the quarterback on 2nd and 10. Brandon Smith awaits the snap. Brandon slaps his hands. He gives to Fossum, trying to get to the outside. Brett can't turn the corner, though. He'll dive maybe for a yard. I don't think so. He tried to bounce around the outside. He did get a yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and a long 9 for Watertown. The ball just across the 26-yard line, their own. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score between Brandon Valley and Watertown. On 3rd and 9, the Arrows send a receiver either side. They've got a slot on the left and a wing on the left. Brandon Smith awaits the snap on 3rd and 9. Brandon slaps his hands. Blitz coming. Now he avoids it. Throws underneath. Too low, though. He bounced it to his intended receiver there. Incomplete. It was Evan Faulkner, and it goes incomplete. And the Arrows are going to have to punt the ball here. 2:43 to go first quarter. No score. Got a little pressure on Brandon that time and flushed him wide to the left side. He had to run to his left and try to throw across his body when he did, and he nosedived that ball. It would not have been a first down if Evan had caught it. He was still a couple yards short. So it'll be Blake Holden to do the punting. I think it's Devin Jones back deep to receive it. Blake gets a good snap. Punt is away. Nice punt. It's going to hit around the 48 and go sideways. Return man thought about picking it up, but he won't. And it's at the 45-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, Brandon at the 45-yard line. So good field position for the Brandon Valley Lynx as they are able to flip the field like Coach Chad Garrow talked about. 2:33 to go in the first quarter, no score. Brandon will send Ty McCann wide to the right side. Wide to the near side comes Altoff and Cole Silliason. Shotgun formation for Skolton, running back to his left shoulder. In motion goes Silliason left to right. Skolton takes the snap. He flips it underneath. It was a inside wide receiver screen to Altoff. Lineman was a long ways down the field. Zach Bennett, 71, was a long ways down the field when that ball was thrown, and it goes incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for Brandon around their 45-yard line. 2:29 to go first quarter, no score in the ball game. The Lynx send 2 receivers, McCann, Silliason, 3 receivers, Altoff to the right side. Thomas Skolton has his running back to his right shoulder. Skolton awaits the snap, takes it. It's going to be a pitch and a run right. Nice crackback block on the play. But the Arrows shut it down quickly. A gain of maybe 3 yards on the carry. A gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7 for Brandon Valley. They got a good block from their tight end, Altoff, as he really sealed off Adam Turbach on the left side. 1 receiver to the right side, 2 to the left side. 3rd down and 7. Thomas Skolton from his 48-yard line. Awaits the snap, takes the snap. Straight back to pass. Pressure. Now steps up. He throws across the middle. Parker. Oh! I thought Parker was going to intercept that ball, but he never lifted his hands up. It goes incomplete. The ball intended for Altoff. It was over Altoff. Parker defending there, didn't put his arms up. I thought maybe he'd be able to pick that ball, but it must have been, he must have thought it was higher than that. So Brandon will punt once again. Werner and Parker Schmidt back to receive it. High snap over the punter's head. All the way back to the 20-yard line. He's going to be hit. Arrows pick it up. Arrows running the ball to the 5-yard line. The snap went over the punter's head. He was hit. The ball was free. The Arrows pick it up and take it down to the 5-yard line to the Brandon Valley Lynx. Matthew Glines, the man who recovered that ball and ran it down to the 5-yard line, where the Arrows have it first and goal at the 5-yard line of the Brandon Valley Lynx. 1:38 to go here in quarter number 1, no score. First and goal, Arrows at the 5-yard line. Second time they've had first and goal in the ball game. They line up with 2 receivers either way. Fossum behind his quarterback. Brandon Smith, he hasn't run the ball yet. We'll see if he fakes to Fossum and keeps it himself. Brandon awaits the snap, takes it. And he gives to Fossum over the right side. Fossum's going to get a couple of yards to the 3. Brings up a second and goal at the 3-yard line for the Watertown Arrows. We're down to 1:20 to go in the first quarter, no score. 2 receivers to the left, Schmidt and Blake Holden. 2 receivers to the right, Faulkner and Werner. Fossum behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith on second and goal at the 3. Brandon looks to the sideline, slaps his hands. He'll fake it this time. There you go. I was waiting for it. He steps into the end zone. Brandon Smith, 3-yard touchdown. 58 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and the Arrows come take a fumble or a bad snap by the Brandon Valley Lynx. Take it to the 5, they recover it, and Brandon Smith takes it in. And it was just a matter of time before he was going to fake to Fossum and keep it himself, and he did it very effectively there. Smith kneels at the 10-yard line as Rumsa will try to tack on the point after. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 Arrows, 58 seconds to go here in the first quarter. They'll kick to Brandon when we come back in 30.
Good luck this season to the Watertown Arrows from the crew at Hometown Building Center. The whole staff at Hometown Building Center works hard to provide the best products, service, and guidance for all your building projects. From new construction to remodels, floor covering to cabinets, fireplaces to window treatments, they look forward to serving you for many years to come. Good luck, Arrows, from Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
So the Arrows go 3 plays. Nope, they go 2 plays, 5 yards for the score. They tack on a point after, and the Arrows lead it by a score of 7-0 here with 58 to go in the first quarter. Cade Rumsa will kick the ball off from the 40-yard line. Again, I can't see the numbers of the Brandon Valley Lynx players except the ones that are really close to us, so I can't tell who's back deep on the west end over there. Rumsa will kick the ball at the 40-yard line with 58 to go in the first quarter of play. So it'll be Rumsa to kick it off. The mist falling again. A short pooch kick. Fair catch called for. Whoops, that's going to be a penalty on the Arrows. Yep. Yeah, he waved. It was a fair catch. That was a hard hit by a Watertown Arrow, but Brandon Valley had called for a fair catch, so that's going to be a personal foul against Watertown. And that'll be stepped off 15 yards from the 40-yard line. So that'll take it to the Arrow 45-yard line. The fans were screaming that there was he didn't wave his arm, but he clearly waved his arm for a fair catch. And then an Arrow just blasted him. And that's a 15-yard penalty. First one of the game. And Brandon gets great field position now, 1st and 10 at the Watertown Arrow 44-yard line. So Brandon Valley with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 44. Split backs. Now they shift from wing left to wing right. Thomas Skolton awaits the snap, takes the snap. He gives to Steffel, trying to get to the outside. Good read by Mitchell Lloyd, the linebacker, and he blew up that play. Steffel's going to lose 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down and 14 for Brandon Valley. The ball back around the 48-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. Linebacker on the left side there, Mitchell Lloyd, did a great job of busting up that play as he got upfield and spread it out there. 2nd down and 14 for Brandon Valley at their 48. They send Althoff wide to the right side, wingback on the left side, I formation behind the quarterback. Skolton shifts his wing from wing left to a power eye right. Give is to the running back running right, and he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. Steffel got 4 on the carry, and that's going to do it in the first quarter. 1 quarter down. Mist is falling. Arrows lead 7-0. Second quarter in 1 minute.
Mom called today, and she and Dad are pre-planning their funerals.
What? I guess I never thought about that.
I thought the same thing. But I'm really glad that they are. When that time comes, it takes the pressure of decision-making off of our shoulders. I actually called her back after thinking about it and thanked her.
Hi, this is Chad Ostis at Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel. While it can be difficult to talk about, pre-arranging your own service will help ease the burden on your loved ones. Call us today at 882-1516. Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel, where service and caring is our profession.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, I know you take great pride in being prairie dogs, but a mascot needs more sizzle. And what has more sizzle than Taco John's new sirloin steak burritos? So meet your new mascot, a sirloin steak burrito.
Taco John's new sirloin steak burritos are loaded with steak and bold flavors like cheesesteak, steak and potato, and steak and shrimp.
I want him to go this way instead of that way.
Mascot.
Olay the Day at Taco John's.
7-0 Watertown after 1. The mist is falling here at the stadium. Brandon Valley has the ball. They line up with trips to the left side. Running back to the left shoulder of Skolton. Now he shifts to the right shoulder of Skolton. 3rd down and 10 for Brandon Valley. Skolton takes the snap, sets his feet. Pump fakes. Man open across the middle. Overshoots him. Oh, he caught it. Great catch. Hauling that in. What a beautiful catch that was. As Thomas Skolton put it up in the air, across the middle, Altoff got open. I thought that ball was going to be overthrown, and he caught it with his fingertips and takes it in for the score to tie the ball game, or at least an extra point away from a tie ball game. That goes 44 yards on the touchdown pass. Mist falling, snap is low, sets down, kick is up, and it was good. 11:51 to go in the second quarter. We're tied at 7. Brandon kicks to the Arrows when we come back in 30.
Ramkota Hotel is the perfect hotel to stay at while visiting for conventions and events, and is the only full-service hotel property in Watertown. Minerva is also provided for your convenience at the Ramkota. While staying at the hotel, guests can enjoy an indoor heated pool, hot tub, exercise facility, cocktail lounge, business center, and full-service meeting and banquet facilities, accommodating up to 1,600. Call today to find out more. The Ramkota, 886-8011.
3-play, 44-yard drive, and it's a 44-yard touchdown pass from Thomas Skolton to Carter Altoff. He had Altoff open earlier in the game and overthrew him. Thought he was going to again there, but Altoff able to catch it with outstretched fingers and take it into the end zone. Nice play between Skolton and Altoff. Ties the game at 7-7. The Arrows have Cale Stevenson and Jake Werner back deep. Line drive, squib kick caught by an up back. He's going to run it to the 30, straight ahead, and then get hit and driven down around the 33-yard line. See who that was on the return. Isaiah Shawd, I think. Yeah, Isaac Shawd was the man who caught that ball, and he took it straight ahead. And he got it to the 35-yard line. So the Arrows will start 1st and 10 at their 35. And the balls are wet now for sure as that mist continues to fall in front of us here at the Watertown Stadium. Jake Werner goes wide to the right side. Wide to the short side, left side comes Parker Schmidt and Evan Faulkner. Wing back on the left side. Brandon has 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers. Brandon Smith takes the snap, flips it out in the flat, got it to Parker Schmidt, got a bit of a block, broke 1 tackle. Parker gets out near midfield. That'll be a gain on the play of 13 on the pass completion. 1st and 10, Watertown. Nice little flip out to the receiver there. Blake Holden threw a very nice block, and the Arrows got 13 and a 1st down. Jake Werner comes wide to the left side. Schmidt goes wide to the right side. Faulkner joins him out there. Blake lines up as a slot on the right as well. So trips right for Watertown, 1 receiver left. 4 down linemen for Brandon. Brandon Smith takes the snap, pump fakes. Now he's going to be rushed. Now he runs out of it, breaks one tackle, hit from behind. He made something out of nothing that time. Brandon got 6 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 4. Good job by Brandon Smith to get out of that collapsing pocket back there and step forward and get 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Arrows. They're in Brandon territory at the 46-yard line. 7-7 score, 11 minutes to go in the first half. 2 to the right, 1 to the left for the Arrows. Brandon Smith looks over the D. On 2nd down and 4, slaps his hands, takes the snap. Oops, he goes straight ahead. It looked like a quarterback keeper all the way there, but it never really developed into anything. And Brandon was brought down on the play by Tanner Neuenhaus. Loss of a couple of yards. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 now for the Arrows. That almost looked like a broken play because that one really didn't look like it was going anywhere from the start. 2 receivers right, wing right, 1 to the left side. Brandon Smith, shotgun formation. No blitz coming. Takes the snap. Straight 4-man rush. Throws underneath, but again, threw it too low. He had Evan open that time, but the ball nose-dived into the turf, incomplete. And Evan would have had the 1st down had that ball hit him in the numbers. The Arrows will be forced to punt. Going back deep to receive it for Brandon is Devin Jones, I think. Blake Holden awaits the snap from center on 4th and 6. Snap's a good one. High punt. Return man's going to field it at the 12. He starts left. Got a block. Trying to get to the outside. Got another block. He's out to the 30, 35, 40. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. Finally pushed out of bounds. And that's going to be a return of 10, 20, 30, 40, 43-yard return, and it'll be 1st and 10 Brandon Valley in Arrow territory at the 48-yard line. 10 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the first half, 7-7 score. Ty McCann goes wide to the left side. You've got a stack on the right side here. 3 receivers stacked on the right side, running back deep in the eye. Althoff shifts right to left. Snap, give, running back running right with the ball. He's hit hard and driven down on the play. Good tackle by Sam Strop. On the carry that time was Tate Johnson, 21. Tate Johnson on the carry for no gain. Sam Strop made the tackle. McCann goes wide to the left side. Steffel in there at running back now. Stack on the right side again. 3 receivers. Now they shift 1 to the left side. Andrew Hansen. He's a fullback. Play action. Back to pass. Looking deep again. The ball's up for grabs. Falconer there. Tipped it. Incomplete. Evan got his hands on it twice. He had his hands on it. Then it got tipped up in the air, and he got his left hand on it, and it goes incomplete as they were just throwing that one up for grabs to Carter Althoff. And now it'll be 3rd down and 11 for Brandon Valley. They have the ball at the Arrow 49-yard line. 9:23 to go first half, 7-7. McCann goes left with Cilliuson. Althoff comes wide to the right side. Running back to the left shoulder. Now they shift tight end from right to left. On 3rd and 11, Thomas Skolton awaits the snap. Arrow's got to get some pressure on him. Back to pass, sets. Now he's going to flip it across the middle again. Overshoots his intended receiver. And again, that was for Althoff, and it goes incomplete. And it appears Brandon will punt the ball. As out on the field comes Joey Sorensen to do the kicking. We think anyhow. Their numbers are really, really hard to see. I know I've said that a lot, but it's the truth. So I think it's Sorensen at the 35. The Arrows have 2 back to receive, and the light misty rain continues here at the stadium. Sorensen awaits the snap. Sorensen gets a low snap. Punt is away. Low line drive. You got to not let that bounce, but pick it up. The Arrows do. They go sideways. Now break a tackle. Still going sideways, Jake Werner. And he's going to come up short of the 20-yard line. Looks like it'll be about the 19-yard line for the Watertown Arrows. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Watertown at their 19-yard line. 9:08 to go in the first half of play. And we have a 7-7 score. Arrows break their huddle, and they will send Parker Schmidt wide to the left. Slot on the left side is Evan Faulkner. Wide to the right side goes Jake Werner. Blake Holden will line up as a wingback on the left side. 1st and 10, 19-yard line. Brandon Smith awaits the snap. Heels in the gravel infield. Takes the snap back to pass. Flips it out in the flat to Blake. Blake bounces off one. Blake gets out across the 25 to the 26-yard line. It's a hard run for 6 yards. More stuff falling in front of us here. What is going on up there?
Number 65, Sam Husky, making a tackle for the Lynx.
I don't know what that is. 2nd down and 4 after a 6-yard gain by Blake Holden. Arrows line up with 2 receivers right, 1 to the left side. Blake is a wingback on the right side. Brandon Smith on 2nd and 4. Awaits the snap. Takes the snap. Flips it out in the flat. Got it to his wide receiver, Werner. Werner steps by 1. He'll get to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 10 to Jake Werner, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Arrows at the 35-yard line their own. Jesse Steffel, a safety, made the stop. 8:23 to go in the first half. 7-7 our score. Parker Schmidt wide to the left side. Wide to the right side goes Jake Werner. Slot on the right side is Evan Faulkner. Wing on the right side is Blake Holden. Brandon on 1st and 10. Awaits the snap, takes the snap. He gives to Brett this time. Brett over the left side. Nice gain to the 40-yard line, 41-yard line. Gain of 5 on the carry for Brett Fossum. It'll be 2nd down and 4, and it's getting set up here again for another Brandon Smith fake and run. He scored on a 3-yard fake that to Fossum and kept it himself. So once that defensive end collapses, that's when Brandon pulls it out and takes it around the outside. 2nd down and 5. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Brandon at his 40-yard line slaps his hands, takes the snap. It's a straight quarterback run. He pitches it, but there's no pitch man there. The running back went left. The quarterback went right. Brandon pitched the ball to the running back, but the running back went the opposite direction. So it is a fumble on the Arrows, and Brandon recovers at the 35-yard line. They will have it 1st and 10 at Watertown's 35-yard line. Running back and quarterback not on the same page there. As Brandon went right, the running back went left, and he pitched it to nobody. 2 receivers left. I formation this time behind Thomas Skolton. Skolton takes the snap. I-back runs right, trying to get to the outside. Slipped a little bit. Got grabbed, did Steffel. Still on his feet, and now they blow the whistle, and he'll gain a yard on the carry. Jesse Steffel gets a yard on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 9. 7 minutes to go in the first half. We're tied at 7-7. Brandon has it just inside the Arrow 35-yard line. 2nd down and 9. Thomas Skolton ran to the sideline to get the play. Althoff goes wide left. Wingback is on the right side. Shotgun for Skolton. Wingback on the left, so they've got a double wing formation right now. Skolton takes the snap, gives to Steffel. Steffel found a nice hole. Steffel to the 30, maybe the 29-yard line. A gain of 7 on the carry. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 2. Strop made the stop along with Holden. It is 3rd down and a long 2 for Brandon. They're at the Arrow 29-yard line, so definitely in 2-down territory are the Lynx right here. Wide left McCann. He's joined out there by Althoff. Two tight ends, I formation behind the quarterback, Skolten. Skolten takes the snap, I back runs right. Finds a little hole. Steffen dives inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5 on the carry and a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Brandon at the Arrow 23-yard line with 5:47 to go in the first half. We're tied at 7 apiece. Ball on the right hash mark as the mist is let up again here now at the stadium. Althoff goes way wide to the left side. Almost looks like a slant here. It's going to be a give instead to Steffel over the left side. Steffel gets down inside or around the 20-yard line, a gain of 3 on the carry. As Brandon stays with that run, setting up a play action. 2nd down and 7 at the 20-yard line. 5 minutes to go first half, 7-7 score. Althoff and McCann wide left. Tight end on the right side here is Cole Siegfried. Skolten takes the snap, gives left side to Steffel. Steffel hit as he got inside the 20 down around the 17-yard line. Gain of 3 more. It'll be 3rd and 4. So it'll be 3rd and 4 for Brandon Valley down around the 17-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. Sam Strop in on the tackle, linebacker for the Watertown Arrows. 4.5 to go here in the first half of play. We're tied at 7 apiece. Skolten runs to the sideline to get the play and now runs back to the huddle. 3rd down and 4. Althoff wide to the left side. Brandon lines up with a wing right, split backs either side of the quarterback in shotgun. Skolten awaits the snap. Skolten takes the snap. He's going to give running right, a little running back, scoots by one tackler, gets down around the 10-yard line, maybe got the 9-yard line. Gain of 8 on the carry. Johnson gets 9 on the carry, and it'll be 1st and goal at the 9-yard line, so he got 8 yards on the carry. 1st and goal for Brandon at the 9-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. Gravel infield on the left side. 3:50 to go in the half, 7-7 score. McCann goes wide to the left side. Stack of 3 receivers on the right side. Timeout taken by Brandon. We'll take it as well. 3:44 to go in the half, 7-7 score. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
7-7 our score with 3:44 to go in the first half of play. Brandon has it 1st and goal at the Arrow 9-yard line, gravel infield. They take their first time out of the first half, and they will line up 1st and goal at the 9. McCann way wide to the left side. Stack of 3 receivers on the right side. Running back Tate Johnson behind the quarterback on 1st and goal from the 9. Shift left to right, back to the right. Skolten takes the snap. He wants to throw it. He throws it towards the end zone. Parker Schmidt read it, stepped in front of it, got the interception. Breaks the tackle. Parker down the left side, and now will be pushed out of bounds. Great job by Parker Schmidt. He read that slant all the way, stepped in front of the receiver, intercepted the ball in the end zone, and ran it out to about the 23 or 4-yard line. We'll see where they put it down. Nice play by Parker. They'll put it at the 24-yard line where the Arrows will have it 1st and 10, 24. Parker had a shot at an interception early, a couple of them, and that time he picked it off. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right for Watertown. Blake Holden split out as a wideout here to the left side. Brandon Smith. Smith looks to the sideline. Puts his left leg up, takes the snap, back to pass, gives to his running back, and a good collision at the 25-yard line. Brett Fossum coming up to put the pop on him, I think, was Devin Jones, and those two guys just collided at the 25-yard line. It was Devin on the tackle. Gain of 1, it'll be 2nd and 9. That was quite a collision. 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line. The Arrows have 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver left, wingback right. Smith on 2nd and 9. Smith awaits the snap, takes the snap, back to pass, sets, throws underneath, got his inside receiver. That's Jake Werner, sidesteps a couple. He gets hit high, and a penalty flag's going to come flying in, as I think the Brandon guy may be going to get called for a personal foul penalty as he hit the receiver way up around the helmet. The gain is going to be 9 yards, so that'll be a first down to Jake Werner. The officials talking things over here. The official stepping out to make the call, and it is going to be against the Arrows. So an illegal block in the back against the Arrows. Now, it wouldn't be a holding penalty, though. Maybe it was. So it's a spot foul, so it'll be a loss of 10 on the penalty against Watertown and bring up a 2nd down and 9. 2nd and 9 for the Arrows around the 25-yard line. Brandon Smith with 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Sets. Throws out in the flat. Got his man. Made the catch. Took the hit. And that was Evan Faulkner, and that'll be a gain of 12 and a first down. 1st and 10, Watertown, 2:23 to go in the half. We're tied 7-7. Safety Jesse Steffel made the stop. So the Arrows line up 1st and 10 now at the 36-yard line. They have 2 receivers right, wingback right, 1 receiver to the left side. Smith awaits the snap, takes the snap, back to pass, sets his feet, pressure, runs, avoided 1. Not going to avoid the second one, though, and he'll be sacked back at the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of 5 on that sack and bring up a 2nd and 15. Good pressure from the right side here, and that was number 53, Tanner Neuenhaus was the first man to get in on the play. Brandon able to avoid him, but then ran into the arms of a big lineman and lost 5. 2nd down and 15. Trips right, 1 left for the Arrows. Brandon awaits the snap. Brandon takes the snap, blitz coming. Arrows pick it up, throws it down the right side. Receiver out there, dives, but can't pull it in with one hand. I'm not sure who that was. A good coverage by Brandon as they were running stride for stride. Dawson Schmidt was the man out there that was the intended receiver. That goes incomplete. Good coverage by the Lynx on the play. 3rd down and 15, Arrows at their 31-yard line with 1:23 to go in the half. 7-7 our score. Jake Werner out of the ball game. That's why Dawson Schmidt was in there. Werner took a good hit around the helmet when he made that pass completion. Smith takes the snap, back to pass. Screen, it's a screen, but where's the running back? It took too long to develop. The linemen were all running upfield, but they couldn't get the ball to Brett Fossum. They did. It'll be a loss of a yard on the screen as it was complete to Brett, but by the time the play developed, the linebackers and safeties saw what was coming, and they were able to come up and make a play. So it'll be 4th and 16 for the Arrows now. Brandon takes their 2nd timeout. We will as well. We're tied at 7. We'll come back in 30.
Where do you get free popcorn and ice with the purchase? Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash and Gas Station in Watertown. Fill up your vehicle with diesel or gas. Receive $1 off your Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash. And car wash certificates never expire. For diesel, gas, and a great car wash, get to Dutch Boy on East 212 in Watertown.
Clean up your act. Do it today. Do it the Dutch Boy Car Wash way.
Devin Jones drops back to receive this punt from Blake Holden. Blake stands around his 16-yard line. Brandon's bringing everybody here. Blake awaits the snap, gets a good one. Heavy rush, got it away. End over end, fair catch called for. Ball bounces behind Devin Jones, and that's going to roll down to the 15-yard line. So that'll be a 10, 20, 30, 40, 55-yard punt by Blake Holden. And Brandon will have it 1st and 10 at their 15-yard line. 1:02 to go in the first half, 7-7 score. And Brandon has it 1st and 10 at their 15. Thomas Skolton gets the call from the sideline, runs out. Brandon with 1 timeout remaining. He sends McCann wide to the left side, joined by Altoff out there. I formation with Hansen the fullback, Steffel the I back in this formation. Back to pass on play action. Nope, they give to Steffel running right. Breaks a couple of tackles. Then he gets hit, but I tell you, he broke some tackles before he got down. That's a gain of 11 by Steffel over the left side on a good, hard run. Coming up at halftime on our lower level look, we'll talk with JV coach Chris Jacobson at halftime. Under a minute to go here. It'll be 1st and 10 Brandon. They have it at their 27-yard line after an 11-yard gain. Altoff wide to the right side, joined by McCann. Once again, I formation. Hansen the fullback. The I back is Steffel. Back to hand off to Steffel. He runs right. He cuts back against the grain. Blake Holden grabs him, tries to pull the ball out. Can't do it. A gain of 4 on the carry for Steffel. Clock runs down to 20 seconds to go in the half. And it looks like Brandon's going to not run another play, but go into the locker room 7-7. So we are at halftime with the score. The Brandon Valley Lynx 7, the Watertown Arrows 7. You're listening to Arrow Football on KWAT. Let's take a 3-minute timeout.
Hi, it's Angie from Gather. Our coffee beans are roasted locally, our pastries are baked in-house, and we select the finest ingredients to craft our drinks and smoothies to create a great customer experience every single time. We're open Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. and Saturdays at 8, so anytime is a great time to feel welcome at Gather Coffee, Eats, and Gifts on the corner of Kemp Avenue and 2nd Street Southeast, downtown Watertown, where it's fresh, it's homemade, and it comes with a smile.
Hi, this is Dr. Rob Van Laken from Van Laken Orthodontics. Investing the time and money in braces is not a minor thing, but at Van Laken Orthodontics, we take the extra care to be sure all of your questions and concerns are fully answered. Come in for a free consultation. If we determine braces will be beneficial, we will offer you a timeline and flexible payment options, making sure you have all the facts. Just another way the staff at Van Laken Orthodontics helps you to live life smiling. Visit VanLakenOrtho.com today to book your free consultation and live life smiling.
It's Arrow time, and Lake Stop 20 on Highway 20 Watertown has the best roasted chicken in town. Enjoy it before or after the game. And don't forget their breakfast burritos, made fresh at the crack of dawn. Fuel up with Lake Stop's premium fuel for your boat, classic car, motorcycles, or ATVs. Lake Stop 20, across from the airport and industrial park in Watertown. And go Arrows!
This week at Hy-Vee in Watertown, it's Snack Sale Friday, October 5th, and Saturday, October 6th, and Sunday, October 7th. Little Debbie's Snacks, 4 for $4 with the purchase of 4. Hy-Vee Pretzels, 10 for 10. Pepperidge Farm Goldfish, 5 for 5 with the purchase of 5 at Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Hey there.
Hey there to you.
I'll have the Fab 5, please.
Egg,
Over easy.
bacon,
Crispy.
pancakes, or toast.
Cakes.
Good deal.
Yeah, it's a really good deal.
Looking for value?
Look no further than Perkins' new menu full of all your old favorites, like 3-egg omelets, hearty sandwiches, breakfast combos, and lots more. Only at Perkins.
Everything gonna be okay.
Great Western Bank has been helping farmers for generations. They're committed to the agricultural community. And whether you need short-term financing for a new opportunity or extra capital for equipment, Great Western Bank has the products to fit your needs. Their ag bankers establish long-lasting relationships to really understand their customers. Contact an ag banker in Watertown today. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Watertown Stadium. This is the Van Laken Orthodontics halftime show. 7-7 is our score here at halftime. If you want to check out our live video stream, there's elementary dancers on the field right now at the Watertown Stadium, and you can check that out. This is the Van Laken Orthodontics halftime show, creating beautiful, confident smiles for your entire family. Watertown got the ball to open the first half of play. They put together a 12-play drive. They had it first and goal at the 1, couldn't score, missed a 21-yard field goal. Brandon ran 5 plays and punt. The Arrows 6 plays and punt. Brandon ran 3 plays and fumbled. A snap over the punter's head. The ball was picked up by Matthew Glines. He advanced it to the 3-yard line, or to the 5-yard line, and the Arrows 2 plays later scored on a Brandon Smith 3-yard touchdown run. The point after was good. 58 seconds to go in the first quarter. It was 7-0 Arrows. The Lynx came right back, though, as they got great field position on a pooch kick and a penalty, and they had it 1st and 10 at the Arrow 44. 3-play, 44-yard drive, and it was a 44-yard touchdown from Thomas Skolton to Carter Altoff. The point after was good. 11 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the half. We were tied at 7-7. Arrows went 4 plays and punt. Brandon went 3 plays and punt. The Arrows then took over on their 19, and on their 4th play, they fumbled. Brandon took over on the Arrow 35. They threw an interception in the end zone that Parker Schmidt picked off. The Arrows went 6 plays and punt. Brandon 2 plays and ran out the clock here at halftime, and that is where we're at. 7-7 our score here at halftime. This is the Van Laken Orthodontics halftime show, creating beautiful, confident smiles for your entire family. We'll check in with our lower level look when we come back in 2 minutes.
Hi, this is Dr. Rob Van Laken from Van Laken Orthodontics. Investing the time and money in braces is not a minor thing, but at Van Laken Orthodontics, we take the extra care to be sure all of your questions and concerns are fully answered. Come in for a free consultation. If we determine braces will be beneficial, we will offer you a timeline and flexible payment options, making sure you have all the facts. Just another way the staff at Van Laken Orthodontics helps you to live life smiling. Visit VanLakenOrtho.com today to book your free consultation and live life smiling.
Hey, here's a special announcement from Watertown Ford Chrysler. They're now the dealer for Bobcat of Watertown. They have skid steers, track loaders, telehandlers, and compact track loaders. They also have a great assortment of attachments: mowers, snow blades, stump grinders, brooms, post hole diggers, concrete breakers, rough cut mowers, grapple forks and buckets, snow blades, and snow pushers. Bobcat of Watertown, now located at Watertown Ford Chrysler's Autoplex, 1 block east of Watertown Ford Chrysler on Highway 212.
At Daniels Marine in Watertown, they're open for business. There is closeout prices on all remaining 2018 Ranger boats. Check out the low-interest financing, and a small down payment reserves your new Ranger boat, and trade-ins are welcome. Operation Troop Salute offers rebates to military personnel at Daniels Marine. Your Ranger boat in Mercury dealer in Watertown, South Dakota on Highway 212, or visit them at danielsmarine.com. That's danielsmarine.com. Daniels Marine in Watertown.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating and Door Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
You'll always find the latest trends in floor covering at Hometown Building Center. From natural tile and stone to timeless hardwoods and luxurious carpets, the floor covering professionals at Hometown are ready to help. Stop in and let them help you select the floor covering that best suits your needs and your lifestyle. They will also schedule the installation by one of our qualified installers. Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
Next up on our lower level look, brought to you by the Hometown Building Center, talking JV football again with Coach Chris Jacobson. And Coach, update me how things been going.
We, since we last talked, have played, I think I talked to you first week, so we have won one and lost two more. I think we're 1-4 now, or we've lost three more. But we have been in every game and just we've been kind of snake bit. When the varsity has injuries, of course, that kind of trickles down to us. So we've had some quarterback issues where we had to make a quarterback because we didn't have a backup. We had a lineman out last week who was out with a concussion, and so we deal with the issues that come down to us from the varsity. But you know what? We've been in every game. Just some mental mistakes, just little things that are just enough to drive you crazy.
When the guys have played well, what have you done well?
We've run the ball really well, and we've played defense pretty well. I mean, we went up to Aberdeen Monday and lost 14-12. We got an extra point blocked, and then we had to go for two at the end there, or toward the end, and we didn't get it, and so we ended up losing 14-12. But we have been running the ball pretty darn well, and we've been able to do some things in the pass game too. Just it's a little bit different not having Brandon.
You have a lot of different guys that run it for you?
Yeah, well, we've got a kind of a two-back rotation now. It's mostly Cale Stevenson. He plays quite a bit of defense too, so every once in a while we'll get Peyton Johnston in there as well. So when we lose, like I said, the kids on the varsity, our depth really gets affected too.
Mental mistakes, how do you clean that up?
We just have to make sure we're more focused in practice and that we're making the most of every rep. When you're playing a lot of sophomores, you kind of expect these things. And with experience, they kind of take care of themselves as long as you're mentally tough.
What's the schedule look like ahead now?
We host Sioux Falls Lincoln on Monday at 4:30 here at the stadium, and then our last game will be Brookings here at the stadium. So we're here for our last two.
Chris Jacobson, JV coach on the lower level look, brought to you by the Hometown Building Center for all your building projects. This is the Van Laken Orthodontics Halftime Show, creating beautiful, confident smiles for your entire family. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and check statistics. 7-7 our score at halftime between Watertown and Brandon Valley. We'll return after a 3-minute timeout.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacier Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. We are proud to continue to provide on the field and in the office sports medicine and orthopedic surgery services for all the Arrow and all Watertown area athletic programs. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
Identity theft is still one of the fastest growing frauds around. Did you know that as of July 1st, any South Dakota resident is able to place a freeze on their credit report for free with all three consumer reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. For more information about security freezes and how they can help protect you, please contact the Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection, 1-800-300-1986, or log on to consumer.sd.gov.
It's Arrow time, and Lake Stop 20 on Highway 20 Watertown has the best roasted chicken in town. Enjoy it before or after the game. And don't forget their breakfast burritos, made fresh at the crack of dawn. Fuel up with Lake Stop's premium fuel for your boat, classic car, motorcycles, or ATVs. Lake Stop 20, across from the airport and Industrial Park in Watertown. And go Arrows!
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living. With the fall and winter months closely approaching, now is the perfect time to stop in and take a tour of our facility. Stony Brook Suites gives you the best of both worlds, as much independence as you want while having the security of experienced staff on hand 24/7. We have limited suites available, so don't wait until it's too late. Stop in and see how Stony Brook Suites can offer peace of mind for you or your loved one. We are located at 500 16th Avenue Northeast, Watertown, or give us a call at 882-0013.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
Where do you get free popcorn and ice with the purchase? Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash and Gas Station in Watertown. Fill up your vehicle with diesel or gas, receive $1 off your Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash, and car wash certificates never expire. For diesel, gas, and a great car wash, get to Dutch Boy on East 212 in Watertown.
Clean up your act. Do it today. Do it the Dutch Boy Car Wash way.
Hi, it's Angie from Gather. Our coffee beans are roasted locally, our pastries are baked in-house, and we select the finest ingredients to craft our drinks and smoothies to create a great customer experience every single time. We're open Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. and Saturdays at 8, so anytime is a great time to feel welcome at Gather Coffee, Eats, and Gifts on the corner of Kemp Avenue and 2nd Street Southeast, downtown Watertown, where it's fresh, it's homemade, and it comes with a smile.
Welcome back to the Watertown Stadium. We are at halftime. 7-7 is our score. Stats look like this, and this is the Van Laken halftime show. Brandon rushed the ball 16 times for 63 yards in the first half. They were 1 of 8 passing for 44 yards. That is 24 offensive plays for 107 yards of offense in the first half for Brandon Valley. The Arrows rushed the ball 16 times for 17 yards. The Arrows were 10 of 17 passing for 130 yards, 33 offensive plays for 147 in the first half for Watertown. Leading ball carrier for Brandon, Jesse Steffel, 12 carries, 47 yards. For Watertown, Brett Fossum, 9 carries for 23. Brandon Smith had the touchdown run for the Arrows, but he also had some sacks, so he had a -7 in that first half. Receiving-wise for the Arrows, they had Parker Schmidt, 2 catches for 50 yards. Blake Holden, 2 catches for 21. Evan Faulkner, 3 catches for 41. Jake Werner, 2 catches for 19 in that first half. The 1 catch for Brandon Valley was Carter Altoff, a 44-yard reception and touchdown in that first half of play. Brandon recovered a fumble. The Arrows recovered a fumble. Matthew Glines got that. That was a snap over the punter's head, and Parker Schmidt picked off a ball in the end zone to stop a drive of Brandon Valley's in that first half of play. 7-7 our score here at halftime. One more timeout. Second half comes your way in 2 minutes.
If you're looking for something fantastic to eat today, why not try out the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown? If you love chicken, you gotta have that chicken strip basket. It comes with Texas toast, country gravy, and French fries. And the Dairy Queen of Watertown is currently looking for help. If you're currently looking for a job, the DQ has all shifts available. Simply apply in person at the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
At
At Prairie Lakes, the collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your health, our mission.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
Second half underway. It'll be 1st and 10. Brandon Valley, they'll start at their 33-yard line. 7-7 our score between the Lynx and the Arrows here at the Watertown Stadium. Brandon Valley sends Altoff wide to the left side, short side of the field. They line up with the wing right and an offset I formation. Little counter give. Running back straight ahead, but he got submarined on the play. Not much there for Jesse Steffel on the carry. Jesse got a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Sam Stropp, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Fast first half of play. That first half didn't take an hour. 2nd down and 9 for Brandon. Ty McCann goes wide to the right side. Altoff comes wide to the near side. I formation behind the quarterback on 2nd and 9. Play action, rolls to his right, looks back across the middle. Now he's going to run. Now he's going to be chased. Now he throws underneath, completes the ball. The gain will be about 3 yards to Tate Johnson. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 for Brandon Valley. They have the ball around their 37-yard line. Their numbers are impossible to see. Altoff comes wide to the left side. McCann joins him out here. Wingback on the left side as well on 3rd down and 6. Rolling to his left is the quarterback. Looks out in the flat, got his man, but threw his hands incomplete. Intended for Altoff. Parker Schmidt, the man covering there, but it went through Altoff's hands, incomplete, and it'll be 4th down and 6. It was a good ball. It was in his hands. He should have pulled that in, but went through his hands out of bounds. It'll be 4th down and 6, and Parker Schmidt goes back to receive the ball. Jake Werner got hurt in that first half, so I haven't seen him back on the play. High snap, gets the punt away. Parker runs back, fields it, and then gets hit immediately on the play. Good coverage on the play by Brandon. Arrows will have it 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Parker not used to being the return man on punts. He's got to call fair catch on those because he didn't, and as soon as he caught that ball, he got blasted pretty good. So it'll be 1st and 10 Arrows now. They have it at the 27-yard line is where they put it down. The Arrows line up with the receiver to the right, Parker Schmidt. Wide to the left side goes Dawson Schmidt, a sophomore. Slot on the left side, wing on the left side. So the Arrows have lost some receivers. Brandon Smith takes the snap. He wants to option it. Now he'll turn it up himself. He'll get to the 29-yard line. Gain of a yard on the play for Brandon Smith. It'll be 2nd down and 9. 7-7 score just underway in the 3rd quarter of play. Dawson Schmidt wide to the left side. Slot on the left side is Faulkner. Parker Schmidt wide to the right side. Double coverage on Parker out here. Wing back on the left side. Man in motion is Faulkner. Fake the handoff, give to Fossum. Steps through the initial surge. He'll fall forward to the 35. He got 5 yards on the carry. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and a long 3 for Watertown at the 35. 3rd down and 3 for the Arrows. 2 to the left side, wing back on the right side. Brandon Smith on 3rd and 3, takes the snap, back to pass, looks across the middle, now rolls to his left, going to look downfield, throws it out there for Blake Holden, makes the catch. Blake gets inside the down to the 20-yard line. That'll be 10, 20, 30, 45 yards. Brandon Smith to Blake Holden. Brandon did a nice job of scrambling to the left, and then he was able to see Blake Holden get open. He threw that ball up. Blake pulled it in. 45-yard gain. 1st and 10, Arrows 20 of Brandon Valley. They line up the Arrows with 2 to the left, wing left, 1 to the right side. Brandon Smith, 1st and 10. Brandon, 20-yard line. Takes the snap, gives to Fossum. Big hole left. Brett then brought down on a nice open field tackle. Looked like that was going to go really big. It ends up 5 yards over the left side. There was a huge hole there. Ethan Tellinghusen bringing him down on the play. 2nd down and 5, Arrows at the 15 of Brandon. Smith awaits the snap. He's got 2 receivers left. Takes the snap, flips it out in the flat. Needs to break a tackle. Dawson Schmidt couldn't break a tackle. That's going to lose a yard on that pass completion to Dawson Schmidt. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 6. 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 7-7 our score. The Arrows have 3rd down and 6 around the 16-yard line of Brandon Valley. Parker Schmidt wide right, 2 receivers to the left. Dawson Schmidt out there for Jake Warner. Brandon Smith steps up, now he backs out. Brandon bends down. Brandon slaps his hands, gets the snap, back to pass, blitzed. He's going to be hit and sacked. And that's going to go all the way back to the 24. Good coverage, no place to go for Brandon Smith that time. And that is going to be a loss out to where? The 24-yard line. They're going to try a 40-yard field goal here. Brandon Smith is going to try a 40-yard field goal. Brandon Smith will hold. Rumsa, low snap, sets down, kick is up. It's got the distance, but it goes wide to the left side. He had the leg, but it went wide left, no good. So with 7:13 to go in the 3rd quarter, the score remains 7-7, and Brandon Valley will take over 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line. So the Arrows had something going, and then it fizzled again. And it remains 7-7. Brandon sends Altoff wide to the right side. They line up in a double wing formation. Shotgun for Thomas Skolton, running back to his right shoulder. Skolton takes the snap. He'll give to his running back straight ahead. Steffel gets to the 25, a gain of 5. Jesse Steffel's had a nice ball game now. He's up over 50 yards rushing in this game. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Brandon Valley Lynx at their 25. Altoff wide right. They line up in a double wing. Nope, a wing left and an I formation. Now they shift that wing to the right side. I formation, snap. Back to pass on the play action. Chased and sacked is going to be the quarterback. Penalty flags fly in on the play. See what it's going to result in. Mitchell Lloyd gets the sack. That's going to be back at the 15-yard line, so it's a loss on the play of 10. The penalty is going to be what? Step out, and they will say it's going to be against Watertown. Personal foul, face mask. 3rd penalty of the ball game, all against the Watertown Arrows. They had a 15 and a 10 in the first half, and now a 15-yard penalty, and gives Brandon a 1st down, 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Nope, it's going to be just short of the first goal, so it's going to be 2nd and very short. So the Arrows penalized 3 times for a -40. Brandon has not been penalized in the game. They've played a nice, clean ball game. Wing left I formation, now shifts wing right, now shifts into a power I right. Give is to the little running back running right. Mitchell Lloyd grabs him. He's going to get the first down before he's pulled back.
The handoff is to number 21, Tate Johnson.
Tate Johnson got a yard. That's all he needed. It'll be 1st and 10, Brandon, right around the 30-yard line. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. 7-7 our score. Brandon has it 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line, their own. As they are in the huddle and now break huddle. Altoff goes wide to the right side again. Wing back on the left side. Fullback is Hanson. The I-back is Johnson. Back to pass. Looks, throws that one out in the flat. Got it to Altoff. He broke one tackle, sidesteps a second. It's a 15-yard pass completion. Just a simple throw out into the flat. And the gain is 15 yards. It'll be 1st and 10. Brandon Valley at the 45-yard line. They're 45. 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 7-7 our score. The Lynx have it 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Wide receivers to the left side. Altoff in a slot. I formation behind the quarterback, Thomas Skolton. Skolton under center, takes the snap. He'll give running right is Steffel. Steffel turns the corner and then steps out of bounds. See where they put him out of bounds. And they give him a step all the way into Arrow territory at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 7 on the carry. Just simple run over the right side. Steffel got 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Nice drive being put together here by Brandon. Helped on a 15-yard Arrow face mask penalty. But this is coming up on play number 6 of this drive that started on their 20. Altoff comes wide to the near side. Wide receiver to the far side as well. Thomas Skolton, I formation behind him. Taps his right hip. Takes the snap, straight back to pass. He's coming back to Altoff. Going deep to Altoff. Parker Schmidt's out there. Altoff's there. Just overshot Altoff around the 5-yard line. Good coverage by Parker Schmidt running with him as well. It goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for Brandon Valley at the Arrow 47. 5:05 to go third quarter. 7-7 is our score. 3rd down and 3 for Brandon at the Arrow 47. They bring out Ty McCann wide to the left side, wide receiver to the right side as well. I formation, the I-back runs straight ahead. Steffel runs into the arms of a tackler, but he's going to get very close to the first down as he was able to go forward for about 2. It'll be 4th and 1. So 4th down and 1 for Brandon Valley at the Arrow 44-yard line. This is a good time for Arrow fans to stand up and scream and yell. The hot chocolate's too good, though, I think. There, now they're going to stand up and yell. 4th down and 1. Brandon lines up shotgun formation, power right. Thomas Skolton takes the snap. Steffel runs right. He'll get the first down as he dives for it. Gain of a couple of yards over the right side where Brandon had it stacked over there. And it'll be 1st and 10, Brandon, 42-yard line of Watertown. Coming up on play number 9 of this drive that started on the 20-yard line. Down to 4:15 to go third quarter, 7-7 our score. Thomas Skolton on the sideline getting the play call from his coaching staff. Gets into the huddle. And he breaks the huddle, sends Altoff wide to the left side. They line up with a power formation right. Handoff straight ahead. Running back grabbed by Blake Holden. They grab the ball and try to pull it free as well. Gain of a yard on the carry for the little scat back there. And that was Tate Johnson. As he gets a yard on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for Brandon at the Arrow 41-yard line. Altoff comes wide to the left side. Again, stacked power I to the right side. Thomas Skolton on 2nd and 9 takes the snap. Steffel goes straight ahead into the pile. Nothing doing. Now he stays on his feet, tries to pull free as he rolled off the pile that time. And Steffel was able to gain about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Brandon Valley player getting up very slowly. And that's big number 72, Zach Rugo. He gets back to the huddle. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Brandon Valley Lynx as the officials have a discussion here. They want to, I think they're discussing whether he was blown dead or where the spot of the ball goes, and they're going to put it down at the Arrow 38-yard line. 3rd down and 7. 3 receivers out, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Skolton awaits the snap, takes it, rolls to his left, gets a little pressure, now rolls back to the right. Trying to turn the corner, and he does. He'll get the 1st down and run out of bounds. Good play by Thomas Skolton as he goes from the 38 to the 27, a gain of 11 on the carry. That's the first run of the ball game for Skolton. Keeps the drive alive, 1st and 10 at the Arrow 28-yard line. Coming up on play number 12 of a very impressive drive that started on Brandon's 20. 1st and 10, 28-yard line. Altoff goes wide right. Wide to the near side, McCann. Wingback on the left side as well. Skolton takes the snap, play action. Now he scrambles. Now he throws it across the middle. Man there, touchdown, Brandon Valley. Carter Altoff took it in as he got behind the defender. The ball was beautifully thrown that time by Skolton into the end zone. Touchdown, 28 yards. Second connection of the game between Skolton and Altoff, and Brandon takes a 13-7 lead with 2:51 to go in the second quarter. Very impressive drive by the Brandon Valley Lynx. Snap's good, sets down, kick is through the uprights. 2:51 to go, third quarter. 14-7 Brandon. We'll come back in 30.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Very impressive 12-play, 80-yard drive by the Brandon Valley Lynx. 15 of those on a face mask. The Arrows sacked the quarterback but grabbed the face mask, and that gave Brandon a 2nd and short to keep the drive alive. 28-yard touchdown pass from Skolton to Carter Altoff, and it's 14-7 Brandon on top. Lynx will kick off, and they do, and they kick it deep. This is coming down to Cale Stevenson, but he steps in the end zone. And in high school football, that's an automatic touchback. Watertown will have it 1st and 10, 20-yard line is where they will start. You can't run it out of the end zone in high school football. 2:49 to go third quarter, 14-7 Lynx on top. See if the Arrows can respond. The Arrows have lost Jake Werner in this ball game. I haven't seen him on the sideline. I don't know where he's at, but he's out. And so they've got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left side. Fossum behind the quarterback on 1st and 10, 20-yard line. Brandon Smith takes the snap. He gives to Brett, steps to the left side, spins, still on his feet. He runs hard. He'll get 4 yards on the carry. That's a tough 4 yards for Brett Fossum, 5'11", 180, and a junior as he got to the 24-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 6. The Arrows without their backup running back tonight as well, Adam DeYoung with a bad ankle. They lost Dieterman and their starting quarterback Flory a couple of weeks ago, and then they lost Jake Werner, a wide receiver, tonight. So the Arrows starting to get thin. 2nd down and 6, 24-yard line. Brandon Smith takes the snap. He keeps it himself. Then he dropped it. He picked it up. He runs forward. He gets close to the 1st down. It looks like he's just going to be inches short of the first down. A gain of 6 on the carry for Brandon. He dropped the ball, he picked it up, and still got 6 yards. So the Arrows have to get just a few inches for a first down here. So it'll be 3rd down and inches. The nose of the ball just off the 30-yard line. We're down to 1:35 to go here in the third quarter. Brandon leads 14-7. This is where you want to just run a quarterback sneak. Brandon Smith, 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, awaits the snap, takes the snap, gives to Fossum, pulls it out, runs right, jumps over a tackler, gets out to the 39-yard line. Nice move by Brandon Smith. That's a gain of 9 yards on the carry. Did a nice job of hurdling a low tackle. 1st and 10, Arrows, 39-yard line, their own. 1:15 to go here in the third quarter, 14-7 Lynx. Arrows with 2 receivers right, 1 to the left side. Brandon Smith, 1st and 10, 39-yard line. Brandon awaits the snap, takes the snap. Back to pass on play action. Now throws across the middle for Faulkner. It's intercepted. Ball picked off by Steffel. Steffel returns at 40. Steffel to the 50. Steffel going to be driven out of bounds across the way in Arrow territory at the 44-yard line as Steffel intercepted that ball. He did a nice job. The receiver was there. The ball was just on a line instead of up in the air, and Steffel able to reach out and pull it in. 1st and 10, Brandon, Arrow 45-yard line. So the Lynx have it 1st and 10, Arrow 45, leading 14-7 with under a minute to go in the third quarter. They line up with a wing left, receiver right, I formation. Now that wing shifts to the right side. Skolton gives to his running back running right. Big hole around the right side, flag coming in. That's going to be a hold, I think, against the Brandon Valley Lynx. At least that's in the area of a hold, and it is a hold against Brandon. That'll be Brandon's first penalty of the ball game. And it's at the 45-yard line, so they'll step it back to the Brandon 45-yard line. And it'll be 1st down and 20. Am I hearing a horn? Where's that coming from? Is it a car horn? Or because you're not allowed to have sound noisemakers in the stands if it's in the stands. 1st and 20 for Brandon Valley at the 45-yard line. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Lynx lead 14-7. Wide to the left side comes Altoff. He's joined out here by Cole Siliuson, I believe, wing left as well. Skolton on 1st and 10, 20, rolls to his left, looks downfield, flips it out here in the flat. Got his man. Did he catch it? Yep, he did. That's a nice play. Ty McCann on the reception. That's a gain of 16 on the pass completion. Nice ball that time by the quarterback, Thomas Skolton, running to his left, threw across his body, right on the hands of Ty McCann, and McCann hauls it in. We're at the end of 3 quarters. It's 14-7 Brandon. Fourth quarter comes your way in 1 minute.
All it takes is one
smile, one text,
one question, conversation,
invitation, discussion.
All it takes is 1 minute,
One moment,
one comment.
one compliment.
All it takes is one pledge. To be the one.
To be the one.
The one to show you care.
The one to reach out.
The one to ask.
It doesn't seem like enough.
But when someone is considering suicide,
One could be all it takes to change their mind.
Visit BeTheOneSD.com for signs of crisis or depression. Then be the one to show you care.
A message from Glacial Lake Safe. Suicide awareness for everyone.
At Prairie Lakes, the collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your health, our mission.
At the the Arrow 40-yard line. Play action again. Flip out in the flat. Good ball. Got it to his receiver. That's Hansen. Stays on his feet. Hansen going to get inside the 30 down around the 28. Ty McCann got his bell rung on that play. And that'll be 1st and 10, Brandon Valley at the Arrow 26-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Brandon at the Arrow 26-yard line. Wide to the left side goes Altoff. Wide to the near side comes Cole Silliason. I formation, Tate Johnson dotting the I. Back to pass is Skolton. Looks across the middle. He's got his man out there again. Wide open, touchdown. That goes to Skolton. And that'll be 26 yards on the touchdown as he was wide open in the end zone. And that is a touchdown with 11:22 to go in the fourth quarter, and Brandon is opened a 20-7 lead over the Arrows. 3-play, 45-yard drive. 3 for 3 passing. Skolton was 1 for 8 in the first half. Point after is kicked. No good. So we have 11:22 to go in the game. 20-7 Brandon. They'll kick to the Arrows in 30.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leaders. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination and for getting active in our school and community.
That goes 3 plays, 45 yards for Brandon Valley. 3 for 3 passing for Thomas Skolton, 45 yards. He has completions of 28, 15, and 3 yards to go along with 16, 14, and 26. He was 1 for 8 in the first half, but has thrown the ball very effectively, and Carter Altoff has gotten open a number of times and has been able to haul in 3 touchdown passes in this ball game. Jory Sorensen to kick, and he kicks it deep. It's going to be fielded by Stevenson around the 5. He drops it, now goes straight ahead, dives out around the 16, 17-yard line. So things coming apart a little bit here for the Watertown Arrows in this second half. Brandon scored on a 12-play, 80-yard drive and a 3-play, 45-yard drive. The Arrows have a turnover here in the second half. The Arrows line up with Parker Schmidt to the left side, Blake Holden to the left side, 2 receivers right as well. Brandon Smith on 1st and 10 from his 17. Has a man in motion. Whoops, movement by the back too quick that time. No flags came out there. Seriously? Wow, a gain of 3 on the play. Faulkner gets 3. The running back started way before the snap of the ball on that play, but no flags came out. So it'll be 2nd down and 7. 2 receivers left, short side, 2 to the wide side. Brandon Smith, 2nd down and 7 from the 20-yard line. Brandon slaps his hands, takes the snap, back to pass, sets, throws deep down the middle, got his man. Great catch by Dawson Schmidt. Schmidt hauls it in 10, 20, 30, 36 yards on the pass, completion. Nice catch by Dawson Schmidt. 1st and 10, Arrows, 44-yard line of the Brandon Valley Lynx. Beautiful ball that time by Brandon. He got a little arch on that one. His earlier ball was a little too much of a line drive. 2 receivers either side. Smith awaits the snap, slaps his hands, takes the snap back to pass, looks, now he's hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Watertown at the Brandon 44-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Arrows. Offensive line's done a pretty good job tonight of protecting Brandon Smith. He's been sacked once, scrambled a couple of times. That time he got hit as he threw. 2nd down and 10, 44-yard line of the Brandon Valley Lynx. Blake Holden wide to the left side here. Slot either side, wide out either side. Brandon awaits the snap from center. Brandon takes the snap. Blitz coming, picked up nicely. Throws it across the middle, but nobody there. Not sure who that ball was going to. But it was a little high, and across the middle, there was nobody there. It goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 10. The blitz came up the middle. The Arrows did a nice job of picking up the blitz, but unable to complete the pass. So it's 3rd down and 10, Arrows 44-yard line. 10:16 to go. 20-7, Brandon on top. 2 receivers either side. Brandon Smith shotgun on 3rd and 10. Blitz coming again, man in motion. Fake, handoff, penalty flags, motion penalty against the Arrows, and that'll cost them 5 yards. So it'll be 3rd down and 15 for Watertown at the 49-yard line. 10:14 to go in the game, 20-7 in favor of Brandon Valley. Arrows have it 3rd down and 15 here now at the 48-yard line. They look to the sideline for the play call. Looking long and hard. Getting the signals. Now they will line up. 2 receivers either way for Watertown. 3 down linemen is all this time, so extra D-backs for Brandon Valley. Smith takes the snap, set, steps up, now throws it out here. It's a wobbler and incomplete around the 12-yard line. Intended for Parker Schmidt. Brandon had brought in extra D-backs that time. They only had 3 down linemen and 2 linebackers, so they had 6 defensive backs. And the Arrows will be forced to punt here on 4th and 15. 10:07 to go in the game. It's 20-7, Brandon Valley on top. Blake Holden. There's a guy wide open over here, wide open. He throws it too far, though. The Arrows had the play wide open. There was nobody defending Hunter Cordell, and Blake just rushed his pass, and he threw it too far, incomplete. They didn't need to throw it very far, as Hunter was wide open, nobody out here on him. They snapped the ball, but they threw the ball too far, and it'll be Brandon ball 1st and 10 at the Arrow 40 or at their 48-yard line. Receivers either side for the Lynx. 1st and 10, 48. Thomas Skolton takes the snap. Play action. Sets his feet. He's heaving it far again for Altoff. Battle for the ball. Who comes up with it? It's going to be a completed pass, and that'll go down to the 10-yard line. So that'll be 42 yards on the completion. As they threw it up for grabs that time, Skolton able to jump over the top of the defensive back. They both caught it at the same time, and it goes for a catch to the 10-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal for Brandon at the 10-yard line. Parker Schmidt is 6'1", and Carter Altoff is 6'3". 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Wing back on the left side, I formation behind the quarterback. Man in motion left to right, now shifts to a power I left. Give is to Steffel running left, breaks a couple of tackles, still on his feet, and he'll score into the end zone for the touchdown. So Steffel takes it in from 9 yards out on the score, and Brandon leads 26-7 now with 9:23 to go in the 4th quarter. That'll go in the books as a 2-play, 52-yard drive for the Brandon Valley Lynx. This was a 7-7 halftime score. Brandon got the ball to start the second half. The Arrows stopped them. The Arrows moved the ball deep into Brandon's territory but missed a field goal, and the Lynx have scored 3 straight possessions now. They'll go for a 2-point conversion here. Stack on the right side. Now they shift it to the left. Skolton takes the snap. Back to pass. Looks wide open receiver. 2-point conversion is good. So the Brandon Valley Lynx take a 28-7 lead over the Watertown Arrows, and they will kick it in 30 seconds.
At Qdoba, we think you should be free to explore the boundaries of flavor. Rule your burrito with a guacamole fist if you like. Throw down any of our tantalizing quesos. If you want tortilla soup on everything, go for it. We're not going to stop you, because at Qdoba, every order comes with a heaping side of flavor freedom.
Qdoba in Watertown, just north of Walmart.
That is a 2-play, 52-yard drive for the Brandon Valley Lynx. The first was a ball tossed up for grabs, and Carter Altoff able to out-fight Parker Schmidt for the reception. And then a 9-yard run by Steffel, and Brandon leads 28-7 as they have scored 3 straight possessions, 3 straight touchdowns. A 80-yard drive, a 45-yard drive, and a 52-yard drive. Lynx will kick off to the Arrows. And the ball kicked short this time. Stevenson lets it bounce. Picks it up at the 20, runs left. Now tiptoes back to the 25, gets out around the 28-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Watertown Arrows. 28-yard line is where they will start. 9:19 to go in the game. It is a 28-7 lead for Brandon as they score 21 unanswered points here tonight. Arrows break their huddle. They have Parker Schmidt and Blake Holden wide to the left side. Dawson Schmidt goes wide to the right side. Slot on the right side is Evan Faulkner. One running back behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith. Takes the snap, back to pass, sets his feet, throws underneath, got his man, Evan Faulkner. Faulkner will get across the 40 to the 42-yard line. That is a gain of 14 on the pass completion. 1st and 10 Arrows, 42-yard line. Arrows hustle to the line. They line up with 2 either way. Brandon awaits the snap, takes the snap. He's going to give to Fossum. Nope, pull it out himself. Turns the corner, gets around the 50-yard line, just shy of the 50. Gain of about 6 on the carry for Brandon Smith. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for Watertown. Under 9 minutes to go in the game. Brandon leading by a 28-7 score. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right side. Brandon Smith with Fossum behind him. 2nd down and 4. Back to pass, sets his feet, throws it out here in the flat. Got his man, nope. Parker had the ball go through his hands and incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Watertown Arrows. Third down and 3 for Watertown. The ball shy of the 50-yard line. Jackson Hilton on the coverage that time, a 6'1 sophomore for Brandon Valley. 3rd down and 3. Brandon takes the snap, sets the feet, throws it underneath, got it to Blake Holden. Blake breaks a tackle. Blake runs over a tackler. Blake gets yard and a face mask penalty coming on top of it. That'll be a 10, 15-yard gain plus a face mask penalty. So that'll be another 15 yards for the Watertown Arrows. So it'll be a 15-yard face mask penalty against Brandon Valley. Oh, a 5-yard is all. All right, a 5-yard face mask penalty. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Watertown at the Brandon 30-yard line. Schmidt takes the snap, sets his feet, throws underneath through the hands of the intended receiver, Dawson Schmidt. Goes incomplete. Good ball by Brandon. The sophomore was there, but it just went through his hands, incomplete. So it'll be 2nd and 10 Arrows. 30-yard line is where they have it. 8:18 to go in the football game. Arrows trailing 28-7. 2 receivers either way for Brandon. 4 down linemen. Smith takes the snap. He turned to hand off to Fossum. There was nobody there. And then coming in to make the tackle, I can't tell his number. I think it's Eli Klein, maybe. 54. Nope, 44. Not Eli Klein. 44. Parker Reed made the stop. A loss of 4 on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 14 for the Arrows from the 34-yard line. Blitz coming. Ball on the ground. Brandon picks it up. Throws it underneath. Tipped by Blake Holden. It goes incomplete. And it'll be 4th down and 14 for the Arrows. So it'll be 4th and 14 for Watertown. Brandon bringing in extra defensive backs, taking out a lineman. And now they've got 3 down linemen, 2 linebackers, and 2, 4, 6 defensive backs. Penalty flag going to fly as this end over here, I think, is lined up offside or no? Yep. 44 lined up offside, Parker Reed. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty against Brandon. And that'll bring up a 4th and 9 at the 29-yard line. Brandon with 3 down linemen, 2 linebackers. They've got 4 defensive backs and 2 safeties. Going to be hard to complete a pass here. Brandon Smith gets a good snap, sets his feet, throws it out in the flat. Ball knocked away nicely. Good coverage over there. Can't see who it was, but good defense across the way as he timed that ball, stuck his arm out there and knocked it down. Good defensive coverage by the D-back. So it goes over on downs to Brandon Valley. They'll have it 1st and 10, and they will have it at the 28-yard line is where they will get it. They say it was Caden Johnson on the coverage out there. Nice job by Caden. Stuck his arm around and knocked that ball away. 1st and 10, Brandon Valley at their 28-yard line with 7.5 to go. Altoff goes wide left. Siliuson comes wide to the right. Hansen lines up as a wingback right. Snap and give. Running back runs right. Gets hit hard, spins. Tate Johnson on the play. The first guy to hit him was Glines over here. Tate Johnson gets a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but the clock's going to run a lot here now for the Brandon Valley Lynx as they're going to try to pick up 1st downs. They lead 28-7. It was a 7-7 halftime score. They've scored 3 straight possessions to lead 28-7. Altoff wide left, Siliuson wide right. Skolton under center takes the snap. Play action, rolls to his left. Now he's going to run with the ball. Head upfield, he's going to be caught from behind and taken down after a gain of 3 on the carry. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 for Brandon Valley. The ball at their 33. 6.5 minutes to go in the football game. Brandon 28, Watertown 7. Thomas Skolton back in the huddle. 3rd down and 5 for the Lynx at their 33. They send Altoff to the right side, McCann to the right side. Wingback on the right side is Hansen. Skolton on 3rd and 5. Takes the snap straight back to pass. Rolls to his right. Throws underneath. Got his man Altoff, and that'll be enough for the 1st down as they'll get it to the 39-yard line, but that's 6 yards and a 1st down. 1st and 10, Brandon, 39-yard line is where they have it. 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game. Lynx leading 28-7. Thomas Skolton gets the play from the sideline. He runs a lot of yards in the game without the football because he runs to the sideline to get the play call just about every snap. They line up with a receiver right, a wing left, I formation behind Skolton. Wing back shifts left to right now. Short side of the field, whistle. Delay of game is going to be the call against the Brandon Valley Lynx. So it'll be 1st and 15 for Brandon as they take it back to from the 39 to the 34-yard line. 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game. 28-7. Clock won't start until the snap of the ball. Althoff goes wide left. Split backs with a wing right. Now they shift into an offset I formation behind the quarterback. Give is to the running back, running right, and he gets hit hard. Tate Johnson on the carry. Wow. That was a collision. Nick Geffrey in on the hit. Evan Faulkner in on the carry, a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 14. Yikes, that was a collision. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the game. 28-7, Brandon on top. Althoff will go wide to the left side. Wing back on the right side. Offset I to the right of the quarterback. Arrows jumping all over the place, but the running back moved first, so we'll see who's going to get caught here. The official is going to say offside against Watertown. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Watertown Arrows. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 9 for the Lynx. Althoff goes wide to the left side. Wing back on the right side. Offset I, snap, and play action again. Skolton going to be grabbed and pulled down on the play. Turback on the sack. And that sack's going to go back inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And that'll be a loss of 10 on the sack and bring up a 3rd down and 20 for the Brandon Valley Lynx. 4:45 to go in the football game. Lynx lead 28-7. Arrows in Aberdeen next Friday night. Althoff goes wide left. Wing back right. I formation offset to the right side of the quarterback. 3rd down and 20. Snap and give over the left side. Nice hole by Steffel. Steffel going to get to the 40 where he's brought down on the play by Faulkner and Cordell. A gain of 11 on the carry. And that will bring up a 4th down and 10. So Brandon Valley appears like they will punt the ball with 4 minutes to go in the game, leading 28-7. Parker Schmidt back to receive this punt. Whistle. Penalty flags flying here late in this ball game. It was very much a penalty-free first half, but that has changed here a little bit in the second half. And so now it'll be 4th down and 15. So the Lynx will punt the ball from around their own 20-yard line. Snaps a little high. Good rush, but the punt away clean. Parker calls for the fair catch and takes it at the 32-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, Watertown at their 32-yard line, trailing 28-7 here with 3:46 to go in the game. Arrows scored first, led 7-0. Brandon came back about a minute later and made it a 7-7 game. That's how we ended halftime, was 7-7. But the Lynx scored 3 straight possessions and now lead 28-7 until that punt. 1st and 10, Arrows, 32-yard line is where they have it. They line up with 2 receivers either side, running back behind the quarterback. 3 down linemen, extra defensive backs. Brandon Smith back to pass, blitz coming. He throws it out here for grabs. That ball's intercepted. Return man heading down the right side on the return. There's going to be a block in the back against Brandon Valley as that ball was thrown up for grabs and intercepted by the Brandon Valley Lynx, but there will be a block in the back after the interception. So it'll come back a little ways anyhow. The flag is down at the 27. And they will step it off from the 20. Well, they're going to step it off from the 25 to the 30 to the 35 to the 40-yard line. So that was a clipping penalty or a block in the back against Brandon Valley. 3:35 to go in the game. Brandon will have it 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. Brandon leads 28-7 in the ball game. McCann goes wide to the left side. Siliuson comes wide to the right side. Traditional I formation behind the quarterback. Give to the second back through. Big hole. Tate Johnson on the run. Tate's going to score. He'll take it all the way in from 41 yards out. 41-yard touchdown run by Tate Johnson as he just went over the left side and nobody touched him. And he took it in for the score, making it 34-7, Brandon Valley on top. They will try to tack on a point after here with 3:25 remaining in the ball game. One play, 41 yards on the drive. Brandon will try for the extra point, and now another flag comes in. So the first half, like I said, was pretty penalty-free. The second half hasn't been that hasn't been the case. Let's see, in the second half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 penalties, and 10 penalties in the second half after 2 in the first half. Snaps a little high, set is down, kick is up, and it is no good. 3:25 to go in the game. 34-7 Brandon. They'll kick to the Arrows in 30.
Avanti Federal Credit Union's a proud supporter of the Watertown Arrows, and what sets the Arrows apart is the commitment, loyalty, and hard work displayed throughout the sports season. Just like Avanti Federal Credit Union, serving you with the same level of commitment for 65 years, striving to offer you the best, whether it's your next loan at a competitive rate or a savings account, earning the best interest available. Avanti Federal Credit Union, 1624th Street Northeast, North Highway 81, 882-2357. Committed to you, and they'll work hard for you.
That's a one-play, 41-yard drive. Tate Johnson took it 41 yards. And the Arrows trail now 34-7 in this ball game. And once again, the Lynx will kick it off from the 40-yard line. It was a good, hard-fought first half of football. Both possessions to start the second half, and then all of a sudden Brandon got some momentum, and they were able to score some touchdowns and take the lead, and they lead now 34-7 over the Watertown Arrows. So it'll be 1st and 10. Watertown at their 20-yard line is where they will have it, trailing 34-7. Arrows look like they're going to put some fresh bodies out there. Parker Schmidt not going to be in there as a wide receiver. Trying to see who the new quarterback is. They got a new quarterback out there as well. Ben Burry, maybe? 42. Give over the left side to the running back. And he gets it all the way out to the 35-yard line. Cale Stevenson on the carry, 16 yards. Is that 42, the quarterback? Yeah, it's Ben Berry then, the quarterback, 42 for the Arrows. So it'll be 1st and 10, Arrows 36. Brandon has a whole bunch of fresh shirts in there as well. Cale Stevenson runs right and gets a couple of yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 7, the ball at the 39-yard line. 2nd down and 7 for Watertown. Ben Burry has 2 receivers left and a wing left, 1 receiver right. Ben awaits the snap, takes the snap, pitches. Cale Stevenson runs right. Cale puts his head down, gets all the way out to the 49-yard line. It's a 10-yard run by Cale. 2 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the game. 34-7, Brandon on top. Both teams with lots of fresh, clean jerseys out there now. Ben Burry at quarterback has Cale Stevenson behind him. Burry awaits the snap from center, has a man in motion, gives to that man in motion. The ball came loose, though, and I think Ben Burry able to jump on it. No gain on the play. Ben tried to hand that ball off to Dawson Schmidt, but never got the handoff made. Wide out to the left side here for the Arrows is Nathan Ingalls. So it's 2nd down and 10, Arrows, 49-yard line. Ben Burry awaits the snap, takes the snap, gives to Stevenson. He runs straight ahead and gets a yard to the midfield stripe. Minute and a half to go in the game. Brandon leading 34-7. They're going to go to 5-2 on the season. The Arrows will likewise drop to 5-2. The Arrows have at Aberdeen next Friday night, and then they'll end at home on a Thursday night against the Roosevelt Rough Riders. 3rd down and 9 for the Arrows at the midfield stripe. Ben Burry awaits the snap. Ben takes the snap. He's back to pass. Now he flips it out here in the flat. Got it to Nathan Ingalls. Nathan gains a couple of yards on the play. And it brings up a 4th down for the Arrows and 8. Ball at the 49-yard line. We're down to 43 seconds to go in the game. Brandon leading by a score of 34-7.
4th down and 8 for the Watertown Arrows.
So Ben Burry at quarterback has Cale Stevenson behind him. Ben awaits the snap. Ben takes the snap. He's back to pass. He throws across the middle, but threw behind his intended receiver, and that is incomplete, and it goes over on downs to Brandon Valley. So the Lynx have 19 seconds to run off the clock and get the victory here tonight over the Watertown Arrows. 34-7, the final score, barring a run of 50-plus yards for another score. Brandon Valley bringing, I think, Max Johnson in. Nope. Who's going to be the quarterback? 14. That is Aiden Lloyd. And Aiden Lloyd will take a snap and go down on one knee. And he does. The clock will run and the game will end. 34-7, the final score. Brandon Valley beats the Watertown Arrows here tonight. You're listening to Arrow Football on KWAT. Let's take a 3-minute timeout.